Aloha and welcome to the Overtime Show. That's right. I'm going to go ahead and do a live reaction to the Overtime Show. You're welcome to join me. I tried to say, share this out on Facebook to see what'll happen. I don't know. We'll see soon. If it works, it works. If it don't, it don't. I am. Yeah, see, it went. As soon as I shared it, it went right to private, and that screws things up. So now that I know it, maybe I'll be okay. So here we go. Montreal ties it up with 0.8 seconds left. Cole Caulfield, the well-touted rookie, does his job and gets it in there. Blues defense breaks down again. Overall, it wasn't a bad third period. Neutral zone play was much, much better, but towards the end, now this is on side. This overtime's on side. Side had a chance to easily just knock it away, and I don't know what it is. They have empty net-itis. They just don't want to put it in the empty net, and they need to. You need to just slam it in there and end the game. If they're going to pull the goalie, you got to end the game, plain and simple. So here we go, overtime, 3-3. It looks like it's O'Reilly, Bushnevich, and Krug. Blues get it in. Montreal covers. Montreal back of the net. Montreal resetting in their zone. Petrie passes forward. Montreal brings it into the blue zone. Turned away. I can't do play-by-play, man. I cannot do play-by-play to save my ass. All right. Oh, see, this is where I remember when we had, I think it was, oh, man, I forget who it was. Terry Akon. He thought that they should have, shouldn't be able to take it over the center line, and I kind of agree with that. Once you're in the zone, you stay in the zone. Right? Take it back over, then it's a face-off. Right? So far in the first minute of the OT, it's all Montreal. St. Louis, I don't think they've even touched the puck. That last shot was into the netting. We have not been a great OT team, that is for sure. We've been horrible in the shootout, and the shootout concerns me. So here we go. Thomas to take it with Evans. Thomas wins the faceoff. Parayko behind the net. Parayko chased. Parayko up into the neutral zone. 3 Montreal Canadiens there. Oh, there we go to Thomas to Tarasenko. Tarasenko fires in it. Parayko to Tarasenko. Tarasenko in the blue zone. Back to Parayko. Parayko behind the net. Parayko timeout. Give away a give off to Tarasenko. Tarasenko up the ice. Tarasenko enters the zone. Comes in hard. Oh, he's pushed down. No call. Thomas hard on the puck. Wins the puck battle. Parayko to Thomas. Thomas over the line. Drop to Kyrou. Rolling puck. Kyrou has it. Brings it out into the neutral zone. Thomas off the ice. Couldn't see who hopped on. It looks like Falk and Shin. Shin to Falk. Falk fires in. Good push. Now it's 2-on-1. Kyrou. Oh, Kyrou with a great back check. Great back stick to break it up. And it's game. We lose to Montreal. Caulfield gets the 2 goals to win it. What a crap performance by your St. Louis Blues. Amazing. And this is why I'd rather have Bennington. Because every time that we've been late like this, when it's been close, Husso has blown it. I've noticed that. Husso is good when we're ahead, but in tight games, not so good. This is a crappy loss of a point that we absolutely needed going into Toronto. Unfreaking real. Unfreaking real, guys. Unreal. Well, we're here. I'm here. Hopefully, you guys can see the show. I've shared it in different groups. People aren't going to get the notification now, and that's what's going to suck. But let me make sure that public, so everybody should be able to see it. Hopefully, they do. We'll come. I see Ashley soon. I don't know how long I'll do this, man. That was not. Again, the Blues did what everyone was afraid of doing. They played down to their competition. Absolutely played down to their competition. This is why I like 3-on-3. You take a chance.
I don't like 3-on-3 at all.
And it can bite you in the rear. But you've got to take advantage of your chances. And the Blues had a chance and didn't take advantage of it. Right? I did get it chaired out a little bit. Oh, she's still mad, huh?
Yeah. I don't let her go out. I don't let her stay outside for more than 10 minutes when it's like this. So she's mad. Yeah. She likes being outside.
Yeah, she's an outside dog.
Yeah.
Right. She'd rather spend hours outside. It's super cold in St. Louis right now, right?
Yeah. We just got sleet and a little bit of snow. So I think it's feels like 18 degrees.
Yeah. That was not a well played game at all. Right? No. The third was much better.
Yeah, the third improved until the last second, freaking goal.
The loss is onside though.
Yeah, he should have had that.
Loss is onside, right?
But no, it's not onside. I would say that it's on the fact that we really didn't even play until the third period.
Yeah, that too. But when you're up 2-1 with an empty net and you're right in front of the net, you got to bury it.
Oh, yeah, I agree with that. Right. I'm not saying it's not, but it's not just on that play.
No, it's not on that play. There's other plays. I mean, they took the shots. They absolutely took the shots in this game. 28, but they gave up 30. This is a game where I will blame. I will see defensive breakdowns, right? Caulfield, man, that kid is. That's only his 5th goal of the year, though.
Well, Caulfield's good. He played very well last season. I don't know if it's just that the team in general is not good up there, so they might have good players, but they're not meshing. Yeah.
Right. No, this game was just piss poorly played all the way around. I can't wait to hear what they say on the press conference. I'll hopefully get some of it for you. Let me check something real quick. I just had Michael Dante tell me the Blues suck. I've lost all hope. This is the team that's on pace for 103 points.
Yeah.
Right? 103 points. And that's how Blues fans are. It's all or nothing, man. You either win every game or not.
No. Like I said, I felt kind of like this was them playing against the Coyotes. They didn't take them seriously, and we didn't take Montreal seriously tonight.
We got 1 point. We got a point for tonight's game.
We did, but we should have walked away with 2.
Yeah. No, we should have walked away with 2. That is obvious. You gave a point away tonight. Giving a point to Montreal is not a big deal, but you lost a point that you should have had.
Uh-huh.
And I still think we're on pace for like 104, 105 points.
Yeah. Right?
So we've got... I think we'll have 62. So that's like, I don't know what the point percentage is on that. So, yeah, I think we're still in about 104, probably 103 to 104 point thing. Keep this up and we won't get it. Well, you got to remember, and Ashley's brought this up, this is a softer part of our schedule. You're going to lose games in the softer part. But for overall, this is an outlier, and that's the other thing. Everyone takes these games, sees these games, and takes them as that's what we are. Yeah, well, this is an outlier in my book, right? This is an outlier in my book. This isn't the game that everyone that you all see. This is the outlier, and that's how I look at it. I look at this game as the outlier.
Yes, I agree 100%.
Right. So that's where I'm at on this. I look at this game as an outlier, and we'll kind of go from there.
Sorry, I'm just sharing it out a little bit.
Yeah, I can't. I even my Tony Benn's been blocked now. I can't share on Tony Benn. I'm so fucking frustrated. I really am just so fucking frustrated with all the goddamn fucking idiots that, I don't like you, so I'm going to block you. I'm going to take my bat and go home. Fuck you.
I would like to know who is doing it because.
Yeah, so would I. So would I, actually. And mad at Coy. I'm not sure who he's saying he's mad at there.
Kyrou, maybe.
Yeah.
But I was really mad that they didn't call a penalty when they took down Tarasenko because that was a scoring opportunity. It was blatant, and it should have been called.
When he went across the net.
Yeah.
I said that when I was doing it live then, and I said that. Mm-hmm. I thought that it absolutely should have been a what do you call it? Penalty. Right, absolutely. Mm-hmm. Darkness is back, considering how we played tonight, which wasn't good. I'm more than content with getting a point, than even if we should have gotten two. I'm with you on that. So Ryan Green didn't mean Kyrou.
I'm not okay with it. I'm really irritated.
Yeah, tripping that should have been tripping or a hold, right? Mm-hmm. That was a good defense. He's ahead of you. Mm-hmm. If you're pulling him down, you're pulling him down from behind.
Yep.
Right, and that's not legal, right? That absolutely should have been a penalty. Rough week between this and women's silver. Refs' calls were not good. Yeah, Chris, I kind of agree with you there, buddy. I kind of agree with you there. Marianne says it should have been a penalty. I do agree. I absolutely. Kyrou didn't have a stick on the ice to block the shot from following through.
Which is just kind of going to show what I was saying, that our offensive players are not chipping in defensively. They're not doing the little things that they need to clear the zone or, help out. And it's like they're getting ignored because, they can score goals, but they're not necessarily scoring enough goals in a game like tonight.
Yeah, no, they did not score enough goals. They did not score enough goals tonight at all.
I think that everyone's blinded by goaltending and defense, and they're not seeing that we really don't have two-way players. Tarasenko is getting there, but there have been times that I've seen him just standing there.
Yeah.
And it's not just him. Kyrou, Thomas, Saad, Buchnevich hasn't been as bad, but at times him. And they need to pitch in more. This is a team effort. We need to cohese and do it as a team and not point the finger. Oh, it's the defense. Oh, it's the goaltending. Oh, it's what I'm saying. We all have to do our part.
Yeah, no, I'm with you there. I'm absolutely with you there. It is a team game, and sometimes we don't see that as a team game, and we blame one person over another one, and that's that could be there is some merit to that.
And I'm irritated because Husso was playing so good tonight. He was playing out of his mind.
Yeah.
And for this to happen, it's irritating. But it shows.
This is the thing about Husso. This is the thing about Husso that I've noticed. In a close, tight game, he folds.
I wouldn't even say he folded. That was not on him at all. He played better than I anticipated him playing with the shots he saw.
Okay, fair enough. But when we've had these close, tight games or overtime games, he seemed. I don't know what his overtime record is, but I think it's crap. Right? I'd like to see what his overtime record is. I don't know how to look that up. I'll try later, but that's just how I see it. And it is what it is. Oh, here's O'Reilly.
Took us way too long to get it back, but we hung on, had a chance to win, and we didn't. It's frustrating because we need every point right now with how tight the race is. But I think everyone's upset about that one. We know we can play better, and give them a lot of credit. They worked hard, and they make plays. They come with a lot of speed and gave us trouble at times, but still it's frustrating. It wasn't our best effort, and it wasn't my best game either. And it is what it is. We got to move on.
But he's right.
Brian, you guys came to play against Chicago, but any correlation between the losses to New Jersey and tonight? Just any similarities?
Yeah, we played shitty in the neutral zone.
I think both those games we kind of at times just got too casual, and we're not connected, you're not working for each other. It's such a good league. Teams are going to make plays and get momentum. And wasn't. It's tough. It's a team I think we should beat and get those points. And it's a frustrating one because we like I said before, we need every point we can get right now.
Looked like whatever the message was in the second intermission, you came out a lot better in the third period. What clicked there, or what did Chief say?
It was kind of, getting pucks and bodies to the net a bit more. Obviously, having 13 shots after 2 periods is not winning hockey, and obviously we didn't generate enough. But we, I thought we responded well. We came out and we were skating a bit more. We were kind of taking the thinking out and just kind of trusting each other and going. We got a lot of pucks back and made plays. But again, we got to capitalize on that. Like, those opportunities. I know I had a few that were just muffins at the net. That, it's, the game's there to score more goals and take leads. So it's frustrating, but we gotta move on.
What was the problem with with the penalties tonight?
I thought there was a few soft ones, but again, I don't want to get too much into it. It is what it is. The calls were made. We did a good job penalty killing, but it's tough when you take penalties like that. It kills the rhythm, and it kills for the guys too. That.
Well, I agree with you. That was the one part of the game that was really good was penalty kill, but the power play wasn't.
Yep.
Right. Power play just was not connected. They had a couple of really good cycles on the power play, but no real.
I know that you like the cycle, and I do to an extent, but there's too much cycle going. And then when they don't shoot, they obviously aren't going to score.
I can see that. I can see that.
I feel like some days that we get stuck in a cycle. And I'm sorry, but how many shots did you say we had? 28? That's not shooting the puck. That's not shooting the puck.
I'll agree.
We should have at least, at bare minimum, 10 shots a period. We had an extra period, and we couldn't even break 30. That's not shooting the puck.
I'll agree with you there. I'll see that. I'll see that. I'll see that there. I'm with you. There are a lot of. They ended up in the third. They ended up with 6:43. I think they were at like 2:30 of possession time. So they ended up getting a lot of possession, ozone possession time in the third and the overtime. But other than that, it
wasn't there in the first and it wasn't there in the second. I mean, you cannot go out and play one period of hockey in a 3-period game and expect to win, even if the team has only won 8 games in the season.
Yeah, well, now they've won 9.
Yeah, now they won 9 because we couldn't pull it off.
Yeah,
but
well, I mean, Saturday becomes even more important now.
Sure does. I'm probably going to miss pregame. I think I get off at 7. I might work till 10 though. Never mind.
Okay.
Yes, I agree with you on your comment above that.
Oh no, I do too. You got to shoot the puck. You've got to get in there. Shockey says 11 shots through 2 periods. Yeah, that wasn't enough, right? Mm-hmm. And we played Toronto. Lance says a terrible loss. Lance isn't feeling good, so that's why I decided not to come on. I'm not as scared for the Toronto game because they usually play up for these teams. But I know Marianne's not going to be happy about playing Toronto since her husband's a Maple Leaf fan.
She wants to play Toronto. She misses them being in our division. Marianne's going to be living the good life that night.
Bennington should have started tonight and Saturday. I do agree with Bennington starting tonight.
I do too.
Oh,
not that Uzo played bad, but I think that this could have been a confidence builder for both the offense and Bennington.
Yeah. Yep. I agree with you there. I absolutely agree with you there. And superior team playing down to a lesser squad, even with all the penalties. She says, LOL. No, my hubby will razz me. Well, hopefully you'll get the bragging rights on that one there, Marianne.
Yeah, darn it. I work 2 to 10 on Saturday, so I'll miss the game.
Well, so just me then, with maybe Lance, depending on how he feels. I know he has surgery coming up, so and then he's going to be doing radiation like 5 days a week for 8 weeks.
Yeah, poor guy.
You know, yeah, that's I don't wish that on anybody. You know,
No.
I don't even wish that on my worst enemy. Well, maybe a few of them. Okay, come on, that was a little funny.
I'm smirking.
I'm smirking. I don't know how much we're gonna go today. Maybe a few more minutes and see if I'm waiting for Chief to come on. I want to hear what Chief's got to say.
Yeah, I'm interested to hear that, but I don't think we're gonna make it an hour.
Yeah, we're not.
After these bad games, it's really hard to even want to talk because I don't like being negative, and all I have to say is negative right now.
Oh no, absolutely, same thing. Chris says he was like that one guy in the crowd yelling, "Shoot!" Yeah, I got you, bud. Hey guys, it's starting to show. Has your reading skills improved? I'm not saying you're a bad reader. Oh, Ryan, KMA, my friend, KMA. There you go. Does that work? Oh my goodness! No, this is just just really hard to when you see this to talk about it because you don't know what to say. It crap is crap.
And I mean it. And at the same time, this is my team. I know they're better than this, so I don't want to dwell here. But I'm not very happy.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm waiting to see if they're going to bring Chief back. No, they're showing. This is the Thomas goal. Yeah, the short. I mean, penalty are really special teams is the only thing worth talking about, right? Yep. The penalty kill, killed off 5 penalties and got a shorthanded goal, right? I mean that's what you want, you know. Here's you know what? You know how you give up the lead with 8 seconds left? You don't bury an empty netter when you're right in front of the freaking net. That's how you give up a lead with 8 seconds left. Plain and simple. You know, and that's, I'm sorry. How are you watching the game, bud? You might have a delay. If you're watching it online, you need to reset because you have a delay. You got delayed really hard. The way we play against lesser teams is why Montreal only has 9 wins. Maybe Colton turns it over. This wasn't on Colton, Shockey. This wasn't on Colton. I mean, you know what? Guys are going to turn it over. It's going to happen. No one's going to play a perfect freaking game.
No, right? They're not. And that's fine. And that's why I'm not really like harping on Saad.
Yeah.
But Kyrou was not pinching in that last play. He wasn't. His stick wasn't down. He wasn't focused on the play. He didn't do his job.
And you're talking on the overtime, right?
No, I'm actually talking about what gave up that tying goal.
Okay. No, Colton, you know what? You say Colton turned it over. Colton was at the damn when that goal happened. Colton was at the net, right? So the turnover between the turnover and the goal, so much other stuff happens. The turnover doesn't matter. It's the stuff that happens between. Yeah, if you're watching NHL 66, you're way behind. You may need to refresh because you got delayed somehow, or because that's you got, what do you call it? Your timeline got stuck, or you got paused, or that's what's going on there, bud. Well, it does look like they're going to bring Chief in. They have Thomas on now, and he looks dejected. I guess that train ride didn't do him any good, right?
No, I guess not.
I'm hoping they don't take the train to Toronto, right? You know, maybe take a bus instead of a train. Well, guys, you know what? This one's a hard one for me and Ashley. So instead of, especially dealing with all the Facebook shit that we're dealing with, we're going to say,
Oh no, I cussed at him. Like when
Yeah.
that play happened, my daughters were scared because I'm seriously cursing him out. Not like he can hear me, but um, I don't. I'm not
We're one of the
defending him,
better
but I'm not
5-on-5
saying that
teams.
that one play is what
Yeah.
cost it.
No, we're one of the better 5-on-5 teams. We're a plus. We're plus 20 or plus 10, 5-on-5. I think it is. Let me look that up real quick. We gave up 1 5-on-5. No, I think we gave 1 5-on-5 up, but we scored 1 5-on-5, so evened up. So 5-on-5, we're a plus 18, right?
Mm-hmm.
Plus 18. So yeah.
And actually, I'm going to go off on Ryan a little bit. Ryan, buddy, I'm fair. That's what I am. I don't like Scandella at all, and I have even praised him when he has done well. So no, it is not because I love Saad, because I love Perron too. Perron's my favorite, and I will sit here and say, where the heck was he all day long?
You will. You're a lot more down center than I am.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of seem to move a little to the negative side.
And I can see both sides. I can see both. Like I can see when they're well. I can admit when they're bad. I love both of our goalies, which people seem to think I'm high on Bennington, but no, I'm just being fair.
No, yeah, no, I see that. I see you being fair. I've softened on Bennington a little bit.
Yeah.
Because the way it went from it's never Bennington's fault, it's always the defense's fault, to now it's always Bennington's fault.
Yeah.
I mean, the narrative is completely shifted. Right? When the narrative was it's always the defense's fault, I was against Bennington all the way. Right? Because that was the exact same narrative we had with Allen. With Allen and
no, you mean it was the opposite. It was Allen's fault, not the defense. With Bennington, it was the defense fault. Yeah. Now they're all it's all Bennington.
Now it's shifted, yeah. So the has it shifted? I've shifted. Right? And the funny thing is the fact that it shifted, right? And it went from, and it shifted very, very quickly, actually, right? I mean, really quickly. To be honest, I mean, it shifted so fast it wasn't even funny.
Yeah.
And now, as soon as the backup goalie started doing well, it shifted.
Yeah. And that isn't fair. Just like when you were so anti him earlier, I was sitting here telling you that's not fair. It's somewhere in the middle. The truth is in the middle. Bennington has something wrong mentally. There's a mental block, probably from COVID, because that is one of the symptoms.
Yeah.
But he's not the best goalie that the Blues have ever had.
Nope,
and he's not the worst. He's not the worst.
He's not the worst. Nope, not no least bit. You know, he is above average, and that's what I think he is. He's above average. And you know what? Right now, I still go back to that comment Chief said. It's all about work and work ethic. That stood out to me. That really stood out to me. If the coach is saying it's work ethic, he's saying that during you're not putting in the work you need to put in. You're not putting in the practice. You're not when you come to practice, you're lackadaisical. You're not into it. You're not doing the things that you need to do to earn your spot. That's what work ethic means to me.
I think you're overreading that one. I think that he feels like Bennington has these issues, and he's not working through them as fast as the fans would like. But who knows? I mean, COVID has lingering effects on certain people, and he might be having that.
Possible, but I still have a real feeling that comment.
I think that comment might be because coaches woke up on the wrong side of the bed. I don't think that Bennington is not working on the ice or trying.
I don't think it's on the ice on the game time. I think it's on off days and things like that. That he's not putting in the work that he needs to put in when he needs to put it in. That's what I think it is, because that's what work ethic is to me.
It's a matter of opinion, and I don't know that. I mean, Berube isn't even really the one that would be dealing with him. He would be, Bennington would be talking to the goalie coach. So
Yeah, but
Ruby really won't have much to know about what Bennington does on off days.
Possible, but the comment sticks out to me, and I'm going to say that. Oh, here we go.
Oh.
A little bit to the backside of out of that scrum, and you've got to have just a little bit better awareness. We have people in place. It wasn't like we were out of position, just a little bit more awareness to that guy in the backside. The guy made a great pass through a couple people. So we probably should close that game out, win. Overtime, we just got casual with in the neutral zone there, lost coverage. They beat us up the ice, and there was no reason for it, and they made a backdoor play on it. It's just, we got to be better there.
I could see you were frustrated with the calls, motioning 5-1 to the officials. That's pretty rare for it to be that lopsided, isn't it? Although it kind of evened up.
Yeah, we had a couple power plays in the third period. I was a little frustrated. Hey, it's the way it goes sometimes. That's, the officials had, they had nothing to do with the win or the loss. We took too many penalties. We got to be better there. Just in general, I think we're sloppy tonight all around.
Chief, why was it so hard to get stuff going? It seemed part of it, it just didn't seem like they gave you a lot of space in the neutral zone.
Montreal played hard. I thought they competed really hard. I thought they didn't give us a lot of time. I thought the third period we got going. We had some offensive zone time and had a lot better looks in the third. But overall, we need more.
Craig, eventually you get the goal from Buchnevich. I realize that, but disappointing not to do something with those two power plays. You guys got the best road power play in the league.
Yeah, we had a couple good looks on it, but overall, I think it was sloppy like our play tonight.
Also, Craig, the guys were positive. O'Reilly positive. Thomas, just, obligatory question. It's a tough loss to swallow here against Montreal. How do you look at it big picture?
Well, we got to point and move on, but we got to be better. We got to, each individual on the team has to be accountable to the play, his play. And we need more guys, in my opinion, that have to play better. Do we have some guys that just are aloof out there right now and aloof with the puck and just a little bit casual? We need everybody on board to do the right things and play the right way.
Blues fall to the Montreal Canadiens in overtime by a final of 3-2.
Well, there you go. Hold on a second. 6:46. We are on a 104.652 pace. And that's what I thought. So, you got to remember that we're still on a 100-point pace. And as long as we're on a 100-point pace, I'm going to accept things like that. But to stay on a 100-point pace, you got to win. You got to get 5 out of 6. You got to get 4 out of 6. You got to, and that's what they're doing right now. But you've got a tough game coming up against Toronto. Toronto is one of the better teams in the league, and they're going. I actually think this is a look-ahead game, what if you want to call it. And it turned out, somebody asked about it being a trap game. Well, that's what it turned out to be.
Yep. So who do you think he's referring to as being aloof?
I think it was all around. Right? I think that was all around. I think it was all around. I think, you heard so many times. You've heard so many times him saying, you got to move your feet. You got to move your feet. You got to move your feet. He keeps preaching. He keeps preaching, but the congregation isn't listening, right? Mm-hmm. And that's an overall. I mean, I saw that all the way around.
Yeah, like I was saying, I really just think that Booch, Thomas, a little bit of O'Reilly, though he could have played better. It wasn't his best game. They were the ones moving and forward. Kyrou had a couple of opportunities, but where was Shen? Where was Perron? Where was Saad? Where was, Barbashev?
I felt Shen was engaged in the game, right?
In the third, but where was he in the first and second?
Where was the entire team in the first and second? Right? Where was everybody? I'm sorry. At that point, I got to say, where was everybody during the first and second? Right? So Parayko +1. Yay, Parayko. About time. Bushnevich a +2. And Thomas was a +1. Shen -2. Kyrou -2. Sundqvist -1. Tereshchenko -1. Bortuzzo -1. Wallman -1. There you go, Husso with a 900 save percentage, 27 out of 30, right? Stop 27 out of 30. I don't know where else to go right now. They're young guys. Weidman, the defenseman out of St. Louis, had an assist and was a +1. Petrie was a +1. Lincoln was a +1. Hoffman was a +1. Byron a +1. Caulfield a +2. And everybody else was even. I think Byron. Yeah. So yeah, I got everybody. So there you go. If you're not going to shoot, then skate and establish physical dominance. That doesn't work anymore.
Nope, because when they try to establish physical dominance, they get called on penalties.
Right? No, it's not that. The game is shifting to a faster, more skilled game. Everybody wants us to go in there and hit. Let's hit. No, dudes, it's not that game anymore. It's not. You can take the. You know what? Who was it? In the overtime. Maybe there was a great. I think it was Kyrou with a great back check, stick check, behind the back stick check. Yes, absolutely amazing, and it stopped the breakaway. That's what this game is. It's not go up and nail them. And I'm sorry, Shai, I don't mean to bang on you, but that's how it is. It's not the physical game that everybody thinks it is.
Yeah. I mean, it is, but it isn't, and they've got to do it in a smart way. And it seems like when they start their physical game, they've given up on their offense, and then that's when we take stupid penalties.
That I agree with. That I absolutely agree with. Right? Well, we're coming up on the 40-minute mark, so since we're dealing with all the issues we're dealing with tonight, we're going to call it a short show. Guys, hopefully something will get fixed on Saturday. If not, it'll be, you got to go to YouTube. And you know what? If you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel, go do it anyways. Make a YouTube account. It's not that big of a deal. Subscribe to the channel and help the channel out. Right? Help the channel out. I really, and you know what? It's a lot easier to work on YouTube than it is on Facebook. On YouTube, I don't have to worry about any of this crap. I don't have to worry about any of it. It's my channel. I don't, I do it directly from there. I do it directly from Twitter. Facebook, unfortunately, even with my friends just putting it on my page, it doesn't work. So we got to figure something out. And if someone's got any suggestions or clues, let me know. Guys, have a great night. Ashley, you have a great one. I'll see you next week. And tomorrow, Friday, you're working. So tomorrow, maybe it's me and Lance. Maybe it's just me for the Hockey Fan Report.
I should be home in time.
I say aloha, mahalo, and I'll see you on the next BlueNote Fan Report. Aloha.